Alright, so what is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. And as you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail of today's video, we're going to be talking about the potential return of the old map within Fortnite now. As you guys know, during yesterday's Travis Scott live event, we've got a few hints towards this and a few Easter eggs in-game based around the potential return of the old map within Fortnite. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about this in a bit more detail. But before we actually get into it, if you guys didn't check my video from yesterday, I did upload it quite late, obviously, just after the event had finished. So some of you guys may have missed it on the channel. Make sure to check that out. My reaction to the live Travis Scott event within Fortnite, because in my opinion I think it was one of the best events we've ever had within the game. I just didn't expect it to go the way it did, but yeah, it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section down below what were your thoughts in the event. But anyway, as I said, we're going to get into today's video now and talk about the potential return of the older map and some of the Easter eggs and hints we got during the live event yesterday based on this topic. So firstly, obviously this is a bit of an obvious one, but as you guys know, on the Astro skin, on the sicko mode style of the skin, you can actually see the old map on his actual head, and you can see like the actual glider, the cyclone glider, kind of just traveling around his head. And like, I think there must be a reason for this. I don't think they do this for no reason or just like make the skin look good or whatever. I think like whenever they do something like that, there's always a reason for it, and it always means something. So I think this is definitely a hint towards old map returning soon. And I think obviously, even though like the chapter 2 map is also on his head in that style, I think the fact that they had the chapter 1 map on there as well definitely hints towards something. And I think maybe with the Doomsday event that we're going to be getting this season, a part of like the storyline event, I think maybe something with that event may happen where we may get taken back to the old map or something. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see as to what happens. But anyway, moving on to the next sort of like hint towards the old map returning. As you can see on screen right now, I was literally just loading up my game this morning and I saw this background for the Battle Royale tab on the game. So as you can see, that is Tilted Towers. Obviously we've got the basketball skin there, playing in the basketball court that was next to the Red Umbrella building in Tilted Towers. You can actually see that building in the background as well. So yeah, if you guys obviously played it during the time when Tilted Towers was in the game, then you'll recognize that building. That was part of Tilted Towers. So I think that again definitely hints towards something, because why else would they like change the background of the Battle Royale tab, you know? Especially since it was the Travis Scott background. Even though I did go back to the actual menu today and I did see the normal tab of the actual background as like the Travis Scott background. I don't know if they meant to change it and have like that Tilted Towers background. I don't know if that was by accident or they meant to add it to the game like later on or something. I don't know what all that was about, but again, I think maybe they made a mistake then. They meant to add that later on, like towards the season or whatever. But yeah, that is definitely hinting towards something. The fact that Travis Scott, like the background did change to the Tilted Towers background for the Battle Royale menu. One thing I do want to mention as well, as you guys know, during yesterday's live event when we were taken towards like space and stuff like that, towards the end of the event when we were traveling over all like the mountains and stuff, if you actually looked down, you could actually see the old chapter 1 map. You can see like the OG Loot Lake, Tilted Towers. So I'll show some images on screen right now so you have a bit more of an idea of what I'm actually talking about. So as you can actually see on screen right now, it is kind of difficult to work this out because the lighting is kind of dark. But if you actually look closely, and if you want to like pause the video and have a closer look, you can actually see the old map on screen right now. I can see some of the old locations like Loot Lake, Anarchy Acres, Tilted Towers, Wailing Woods, Lonely Lodge, all that type of stuff. And I think this screenshot is a little bit better. And actually, as you can see, the red circle is actually focusing on Tilted Towers. So as you can see, Tilted Towers could be seen during the live event. So again, is this hinting towards the old map returning, or at least some of the OG locations returning to like the chapter 2 map or something? I don't know how it's going to work, but I think Tilted Towers making a return would definitely be something good. Again, this image you can see on screen right now is a much better look in terms of the actual Tilted Towers that could be seen during the live event. And it seems like the map that could be seen during the actual live event was the map from Season 3, Chapter 1 by the looks of it, with all the old locations like the Loot Lake, Tilted Towers, like Lonely Lodge, Wailing Woods, all that type of stuff. So maybe we could see a return of the Chapter 1 Season 3 map to the game. And speaking of Season 3, the Vice President and co-founder of Epic Games changed his banner on Twitter to the Season 3 like background. So again, is this hinting towards something? Because like originally he just had like a normal banner of like the Chapter 2, Season 2 like background, but now he's changed it to Chapter 1 Season 3 with like the OG battle pass with like John Wick and all that type of stuff. So again, this is definitely hinting towards something, because we are approaching Season 3 Chapter 2, and it was roughly this time last chapter is when we got a huge map update with Tilted Towers and the other OG locations that got added. So this is definitely hinting at the old map returning, or at least some of the old locations to bring back the OG vibes of the old map. Like old Tilted Towers, if that did come back, I would definitely be so hyped. You know, like Tilted Towers are probably one of the best locations we've ever had in Fortnite. It's just one of the most iconic like POIs ever in the game. So I think if that did make a return, even like to this map, it would just be such a huge change and it would get so many players hyped. So I think yeah, that is definitely something I would like to see get added to the game. So my prediction is that in the actual last event, it takes us back to the old map potentially, because as you guys know, with this Travis Scott event, we are getting multiple events, and I think the last one is on like Saturday or something. And I think the actual last event we are going to get taken back to the old map, because if you saw like my reaction to the live event in yesterday's video and all that type of stuff, and like even with like loads of other people, everyone thought we were going back to the old map at the end of the actual event when we got taken into like the butterfly and stuff, and we were like traveling to a new dimension. So yeah, we did kind of get trolled there, but I think it wouldn't really make sense if we got like taken back to the old map with the first one. So I think maybe with the last Travis Scott event on Saturday, we could get taken back to the old map, or even something like that will happen. One theory that I do think is worth mentioning is that in Chapter 1, Season 6, the cube exploded, we got pulled into another dimension, and the butterfly appeared, and the exact same thing happened during the Travis Scott event yesterday. The cube exploded, we got pulled into another dimension, and the butterfly appeared towards the end of the live event. So is this coincidence? I don't think it is. There must be a reasoning for this, and I definitely think this is hinting towards something happening with the actual old map returning. One like sort of interesting theory that I did see on Twitter is that maybe Travis Scott is trying to take us back to the old map, but it's not working. I don't know if that's gonna make any sense towards the actual storyline or something. We'll have to wait and see. And I think the Doomsday event is definitely gonna do something. Maybe if the Travis Scott event doesn't, because as I said, if Travis Scott is trying to take us back to the old map but it's not working, I think the Doomsday event may save us, and I think some sort of like time travel or something may take place, and yeah, we may get transported back to the old map. It's a very interesting topic, and yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see in terms of like what happens. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section down below, what do you think of this? Do you want the old map to return? Let me know. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy and you found it informative. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. We're on the road to 10k, so make sure you drop a sub if you are new. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.